so let's start with today's class. Today we are going to start Unit 5. Okay, today we start Unit 5. This is the last week of classes, okay? This is the last week of classes, so we have a lot of content to check. So, are you ready, guys? Are you ready? Are you ready? Ready?
Yes.
Excellent. Okay,
Yes, I'm
so
ready, teacher.
good. I'm glad, Daniel. Okay, let me share with you my screen. Let's see. Okay, tell me if you see my screen, please. Can you see my screen? Yes? No?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes,
Very good.
teacher.
Excellent. Okay. So we are in Unit 5. The name of this unit is Free Time. Now, today we are going to check Lesson A and Lesson B. So, Judy, can you help me reading what you're gonna learn in Lesson A? Can you help me read those two sentences right here?
Okay. Lesson A. Talk about your free time.
Mm-hmm.
Ask simple present information questions.
Very good. So this is the first thing we are going to see today. Okay, and then lesson B. Mariela, can you help me read lesson B, please? Yeah, I cannot hear you, Mariela.
Hola.
Okay,
Hola.
now I can. Now I can.
Okay.
All right, please read
Lesson B.
lesson B.
Say how often you do things.
Okay,
Talk talk about TV shows you like.
you like. Very good. Thank you. Okay, guys, question. Do you understand these sentences? Do you understand these sentences? Yes or no?
Yes, I understand.
Okay, Julie understands.
Yes.
Daniel understands. Lydia, Ingrid, Wilson, Ruth. Do you understand these sentences? Okay, Wilson says yes. Lydia says yes. Okay. So let's start with the first section, okay? Let's check unit 4, lesson A, okay? Unit 5, lesson A. Give me just a second. Why is this unit 1? Okay, but we're gonna check this out later on. Okay, so information questions. Remember that information questions are not yes or no questions, okay? We have two types of questions in English, yes or no questions and information questions. Now, the structure for information questions is WH question word, do and does, plus verb, plus complement. Remember, we are checking out information for the simple present, okay? We are checking out information for the simple present. Guys, when do we use the simple present? When do we use the simple present? In what situations? Do you remember? When do we use the simple present?
No remember.
Routines.
Okay, routines. Very good. What else?
And talking about the days.
What do you mean by the days?
eh, como los días, ¿o no?
Pero los días, o sea, los días yo le entiendo
Eh,
lunes, martes, miércoles, jueves, viernes, o sea, hablar de los días, como
no, como
los días
cuando
tienen
estamos hablando,
24 horas.
cuando estamos hablando que este sábado voy a ir a una fiesta, ¿o
Mm,
no?
pero voy a ir en futuro.
Ah, en presente, lo siento.
Okay, remember, simple present, we use it, okay, to talk about routines, habits, general truths, okay? We use it to talk about routines, habits, general truths, and another one that it's facts, okay? Hechos. Now, that one is more like hechos científicos, but remember, estos son los que quiero que se enfoque ahorita, ¿ok? Routines, rutinas, habits, hábitos, and general truths, verdades generales, ¿ok? Question with this? Okay, guys, so when do we use the simple present? Hello, when do we use the simple present?
Routines, habits, and general truths.
Okay, thank you for Mariela. Okay, so now let's talk about information questions, okay? Information questions are, for example, what do you do in your free time? If I ask you this question, can somebody tell me, what do you do in your free time? Anybody who would like to give me their answer?
Check my cell phone.
Ah, okay. I check my cell phone. Very good. Thank you, Judy. Who else? What do you do in your free time?
I do my homework.
Oh, okay, Mariela, gotcha. You do your homework. Very good. Excellent. So this is an example of an information question. If you see the structure, we have WH question word, what? Do or does, that is the auxiliary, okay, over here, do. I missed something over here. Give me just a second. I want to correct this. Okay, subject plus verb. This is a mistake of mine. Okay, one more time. Okay, we have WH question, do or does, right? What do, subject, you, verb, do, in your free time is the complement. Okay? Something important, do, la palabra do, okay, tiene doble función en inglés. Podemos usarla como un auxiliary verb y se puede usar como un verbo de acción, ¿ok? Porque significa hacer, ¿ok? What do you do? No es una doble o mal uso, un doble mal uso, perdón, de la palabra do. sino que el primer do es un auxiliary, okay, it's an auxiliary, and the second do is the verb. Do we understand that?
Yes, understand.
Yes?
Yes.
Okay. Now, other thing. These are some of the WH words. When do we use what? Okay, to ask about things. For example, what do you do? What do you do? O sea, ¿qué haces? Right? What do you do? Where is for places. Okay, places. Where do you go in your free time? Or where do you go on your vacations? Right? ¿A dónde vas en tus vacaciones? Something like that. Who is for people. Okay? Who is for people. When is for time. When is for time. And how often is for frequency. Okay? How often es cada cuánto. Okay? Entonces vamos a hablar de la frecuencia de las acciones. Do we understand these, guys?
Yes, I understand.
Yes, understand.
Okay, very good. So let's practice in our book, okay? Let's practice in our book. Let's go to, give me a second. Let's go to the book, Unit 5. Unit 5, Lesson A, okay? Number 3. Unit 5, Lesson A, number 3. No sé por qué dice Unit 1 aquí. Okay, are you in the book? Do you have your book ready?
Yes.
Okay, Judy and Danielle, they have their book ready. What about the rest of the class? Wilson says yes, very good. Let's see. Ruth says yes. Okay, so let's start. The instruction says, Lydia says yes, good. Unscramble the questions. Okay, unscramble the questions. Use Robert and Rebecca's conversation to help you. So you're gonna use these, okay, you're gonna use these to put these words in order. Remember, this is the structure you have to follow, okay? WH word plus do or does plus subject plus verb, plus complement, and then question mark. Okay, let's do the exercise, please. Let's do the exercise. There are 5 sentences. So you're gonna have 2 minutes. Okay, 2 minutes. Work on it, please. If you have any question, let me know. Very good. Danielle is done. Wilson's done. Ruth is done. Judy is done. What about Jami? Okay, Judy, Wilson, Ruth, and Daniel. Okay, time's up. Okay, Jami, Lydia, good. Mariela, are you done, girls?
Yeah.
Yes? Okay. All right, so let's check the answers. Daniel, can you give me question number 1?
Okay, question number 1 is when do you go out?
Mm-hmm. Very good. And the answer would be I go out on weekends. Excellent. Number 2, Lydia.
How do you go with?
Who do you go out? Who do you go out with?
How do you go out with?
Okay, let me give you the pronunciation of these ones. Who with. ¿Se acuerda que al inicio de la clase yo les dije que cuando vean esta como Z, se van a acordar a la pronunciación de los españoles con la Z? Como dicen ellos, corazón, ¿verdad?
Yes, teacher.
Entonces,
Yes.
esa es la pronunciación que queremos aquí. With, no with. One more time, please. Una vez más.
How do you go out with?
Casi, casi, porque no es una S. ¿Ok? No es una S, es with. No sé si logra ver mis labios y mi lengua. With. Es prácticamente la lengua en medio de los dientes. With. Okay?
Okay, teacher.
All right. Very good. Okay, I go out with my friends. Let's see. Ruth, number 3, please.
What do you do in your free time?
Excellent. What do you do in your free time? Good. And the answer would be I go on the internet. On the internet. Wilson, number 4.
How often does your family eat out together?
Okay, one more time. One more time, Wilson.
How often does your family eat out together?
Okay. Does, not does. Does.
Does.
And vuélvame a leer esta última. Dígamela una vez más, completa, porfa.
How often does your family eat out together?
Okay, very good. Yeah. Excellent. Thank you, Wilson. And number 5. Who would like to help me with number 5? ¿Quién quisiera decirme número 5?
Me?
Go ahead, Judy.
Where do you usually go?
Excellent. Uy. Where do you usually go? To a club or to the movies? Yes, sorry. I didn't put it this way. There we go. Where do you usually go? Good job. Excellent. Okay, so I want you to tell me, do you understand these questions? ¿Entendemos estas preguntas? ¿Entendemos qué es lo que están preguntando?
Yes, understand.
Okay, only Judy understands? Guys, do you understand the meaning of these questions?
Yes.
Okay, very good. So if you understand, let's continue. Just a second. Okay, so we're here in information questions. Now, that is basically the section for lesson A, okay? And before we practice a little bit more, I want to explain the use, okay, or the answer, la forma en que contestaríamos, the way we would answer para how often, okay, how often. ¿Qué pregunta how often? ¿Qué es lo que pregunta how often? ¿Se acuerdan?
¿Cada cuánto?
Very good. Excellent. So frequency, okay? It asks about frequency. Okay, frecuencia, frequency. Everybody repeat after me. How often
How
How
often?
How
often
often?
is the question word
is
The
the
question word.
Question word
to ask
To ask.
to ask
for
was
frequency?
for frequency.
For frequency.
For frequency. Very good. Okay, now let's talk about frequency. Okay, and to be more specific, adverbs of frequency. Okay, so use adverbs of frequency to show how often you do something. ¿Qué tan a menudo, qué tan frecuente, okay, how often you do something. Okay, now these have some percentages, okay? Estas palabras tienen porcentajes. Always tiene un porcentaje de frecuencia del 100%. So this means que siempre. I always drink coffee in the morning. Esto entonces es siempre, absolutamente todas las mañanas. And we go like that, okay? Usually it's a 90%. Generally or normally, it's an 80%. Often, everybody repeat after me, often.
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 Very good. O puede ser también pronunciada como often. Everybody repeat after me, often.
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 Very good. That is a 65%. It's the same as frequently. Everybody repeat after me, frequently.
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 Very good. Frecuentemente, right? That's frequently. Now, sometimes is a 50%. Sometimes. Sometimes we fight with my brother. Occasionally, it's at 35%. Ocasionalmente, okay? Occasionally. Seldom, it's at 20%. Rarely, it's a 15%. Hardly ever, casi nunca, hardly ever is a 5%, and never is a 0%. Do we understand the percentages? Do we understand the percentages?
Yes, understand.
Yes.
Yes, understand.
Yes? Okay. Take a picture of this. Take a picture of these. And if you have to look for the dictionary, okay, look for the meaning, sorry. Look for the meaning of these words, do so. Si no entienden una palabra, quieren saber su significado en español, look for a dictionary. Look in a dictionary, the meaning, okay? Now, these are words or adverbs of frequency that we use in the simple present. Okay? Estas las usamos en el presente simple. Okay? Do we understand that?
Yes,
Yes.
understand.
Okay. Ahora, there are some adverbs of frequency. Hay ciertos adverbs of frequency que pueden ser utilizados para el pasado. ¿Ok? Y no hay problema con eso, pero la estructura cambia un poco. Ahora, como nosotros estamos viendo ahorita el simple present, necesito que vean estas palabras, los adverbs of frequency dentro de este contexto. ¿Ok? Now, something important, algo importante. What's the structure? ¿Cuál es la estructura? What's the structure when we use adverbs of frequency? Como pueden ver acá, estas palabras, ¿ok? Siguen un orden en la estructura. Always, usually, often, seldom, rarely, hardly ever, and never. Siempre van escritas luego del subject. ¿Ok? Ahora, normally, sometimes, occasionally, puede ser escritas antes del subject. Okay? Okay, so these are the words and this is the structure. Okay, remember that. Remember that. So the structure would be the normal or the usual structure, okay? La estructura frecuente, la estructura normal, la estructura más usada es esta. Subject plus adverb of frequency plus verb plus complement. Do we understand that?
Yes, I understand.
Yeah?
Yes, understand.
Yes,
Okay.
teacher.
So let's go to our book. Let's go to our book and practice with that. Practiquemos un poco con esto. Okay, practiquemos un poco con esto. All right, let's see. Vamos al libro. So now, vamos a lesson B. Okay, now let's go to lesson B. Lesson B. Number 2. Figure it out. Adverbs of frequency. Okay. Are you there? ¿Están ahí?
Yes, teacher.
Yes? Okay. So it says, choose the correct expressions to complete the sentences. Use Paul and Amy's conversation to help you. So same thing. Tenemos una conversación. La vamos a usar para completar las oraciones. Okay? So let's do it. Por favor, hagámoslo. All right, Judy, you're done. Good. Easy, right? It's only 3 sentences. Ruth, done. Good. Mariela, remember, I'm done, not I done. I done. Exactly. Very good. It's fine. All right, who else? ¿Quién más? Lydia, you're done. Good. So I have one, 2, 3, 4, 5 people who's finished. 5 out of 8. 3 people missing. Okay, let's check answer, guys. Let's check answers. Lydia, can you give me sentence number 1, please? Read the whole sentence, okay? Lea toda la oración. Read the whole sentence.
I hardly ever watch TV. With sometimes I watch the morning shows.
Okay, thank you. Let's see. Jamie, give me sentence number 2.
I usually watch the movie.
Okay. Let's see. Ruth, give me number 3.
Dinner in front of the TV, you never talk to me.
Okay, so you always have dinner in front of the TV and you never talk to me. Okay, let's check answers. Very good. Now, everybody, repeat after me because I heard some pronunciation difficulties. Open your microphone, repeat after me. I hardly ever watch TV.
I hardly
I
ever
hardly
I
ever
hardly
I
ever
hardly
watch
ever
TV.
watch TV.
Now, if you see we have a comma. Aquí hay una coma. Hay que respetar las comas. Well, sometimes I watch the morning shows.
Well, sometimes I watch the
I
morning.
watch the morning show.
show.
Okay, careful. It's not wash. No es lavamos el programa matutino. Es watch. Watch. La T acá suena. Okay, watch. Everybody repeat after me. I watch.
I watch.
I watch.
I watch.
I watch.
Very good. Excellent. Okay, number 2. Everybody repeat after me. I usually watch the late movie.
I usually
watch
the
the
late
the
movie.
late movie.
Movie? No, movie. Everybody again, late movie.
Late
movie.
Very good. Number 3. You always have dinner in front of the TV.
You always have
dinner
dinner
in
in
front
front
of
of
the TV.
the TV.
So it's always, not always. Okay? Always. You never talk to me.
You never talk to me.
You never talk to me.
Very good. Excellent. Okay, now, do we understand the meaning of hardly ever, sometimes, usually, always, and never? Do we understand the meaning of these words?
Yes, understand.
Yes.
Yeah? Okay. Let's go and move to page 2. Page 2, everybody. Okay. How often do the people do these things? Select the words in each conversation that tell you how often. Use Amy and Paul's conversation to help you. Do we understand the instructions on these and on this exercise?
Yes, teacher.
Yes, teacher.
Okay. So just select, right? Select the words in each conversation that tell you how often. Let's do it, please. I'm going to give you 2 minutes. Is anybody done? Okay. Mariela's done. Good. Judy, excellent. Ruth, done. Good. Anybody else? Wilson, great. I Okay, let's check. 2 minutes. Detener. All right, so let's see. Jami, can you tell me which are the words in conversation 1, okay, conversation 1, that shows how often? Just the words, solo las palabras, just the words that tell how often.
Sometimes.
Very good. Any other or that's it? Is that it? ¿Solo esas? Is that it? Yes? No? Yes?
Yes.
Very good. Danny, tell me the how often words are adverbs of frequency in sentence number 2.
Usually.
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 Yes, it's not usually, okay? In this case, it sounds like you. Very good, excellent. Okay, Ingrid, can you tell me the adverbs of frequency in sentence number 3? Mariela?
Yes.
Can you tell me the adverb frequency in in conversation number 3?
Is always.
Very good. Thank you. Lydia? In number 4?
Never.
Never. Great. Ruth, in number 5?
Hardly ever.
Hardly ever. Very
Hardly
good.
ever.
And exactly. Thank you. Wilson, number 6?
Sometimes.
Sometimes. Okay. Let's check answers. Very good. 6 out of 6. Okay, so let's practice. Let's practice. If you see in sentence or conversation number 2, we have a question. Okay, en esa conversación tenemos una pregunta. And in conversation number 3, we have a question. Voy a abrir breakout rooms. I'm gonna open breakout rooms. Y quiero que ustedes se pregunten estas dos preguntas, valga la redundancia. I want you to ask these 2 questions to your partners. ¿Ok? Ahora, ya saben cómo reaccionar a en una conversación. Ya saben que pueden usar expresiones como really, that's interesting. ¿Ok? Or really, good. All right? O si pueden buscar, recuerden, les he dado esta herramienta, Lingui, y quieren buscar, ¿cómo se dice? Qué bien. Qué bien, let's see. Creo que porque lo puse con tilde. Good. Okay, good, right? Good. We have this expression over here as well. Okay. Si no, se van de un solo al traductor también. Switch. Switch. And I'm gonna change to English. Where is it? Wait. No. That's good. That's great. That's nice. That's good. Okay. You have these options as well. All right. So everybody remember, you have 2 questions and you are going to have a short conversation. Eso no va a tomar mucho tiempo. Va a ser muy corto, de hecho. Solo quisiera saber si hay personas que no pueden usar su micrófono ahorita. ¿Me indican, por favor? ¿No? Okay, so I'm gonna open breakout rooms, accept the invitation, and work on these 2 sentences. Trabajen en esas dos, in those 2 questions. En esas 2 preguntas.
Repeat, please.
What were the 2 questions? ¿Cuáles eran las 2 preguntas que vamos a
Conversation
hacer?
2 and conversation 3.
Okay.
And what time do you eat dinner and what do you do in your free time? Wilson, what do you do in your free time?
Yami, what do you do in your free time?
What?
Yes, what do you do in your free time?
Eh, never.
What do you
Really?
do in your free time es ¿qué haces en tu tiempo libre?
Eh,
Okay, Judy, what
Yes.
do you eat in dinner?
I'm always usually at 7 at night. And and what time do you eat dinner?
Um, I usually have dinner at 6 or 7 p.m.
Good. That's good.
Okay, that's okay.
Excellent. What about the other question? Judy and Daniel, you can ask, what do you do in your free time?
Ya le habíamos hecho.
Ah, okay. Good. Nice, nice, nice. All right, let's see. Just give me 1 minute and I'm gonna check how the other group is going, okay? Voy a ver cómo va el otro grupo. Okay? All right. Thank you, guys.
Okay.
How are you doing, guys? ¿Terminaron? You're done? Are you guys done?
Creo que Lidia tiene problemas con el micrófono.
Ah, ok. ¿Pero los demás pudieron practicar?
Sí, preguntamos y contestamos.
Okay, good. All right, let's go to the main room. Vamos al salón principal. All right, very good. So guys, did any question come up in the conversation? ¿Alguna pregunta surgió durante la conversación? O sea, pronunciación de alguna palabra o cómo se dice alguna palabra. ¿Alguna pregunta que haya surgido durante la conversación?
No question, teacher.
No questions? Okay. So I want to ask you, what did you learn today? What did you learn today?
The adverb of frequency.
Okay, the adverbs of frequency. What question do they answer? ¿Qué pregunta contestan? Los adverbs of frequency. ¿Qué pregunta contestan? Ujú. ¿Qué preguntan, contestan? They answer how often. They answer how often. Okay. ¿Qué más aprendieron? What else did you learn? Hello?
WH with do.
Ah, okay. WH with do, but WH question words with auxiliary do. Okay. ¿En qué ocupamos eso? ¿En qué ocupamos esa combinación, Mariela? WH question words and do or does. Las ocupamos en information questions. Okay, information questions. Okay, anybody else? All right. So, thank you guys for your time. I hope that you have a good night. And remember, this week we have class all week, right? Tomorrow, Wednesday, Tuesday, and Friday. This is the last week of classes for intro A, okay? For intro A. Remember to work in your book in workbook, course, and tests, okay? If you have any question about the book, let me know and we are going to answer it. Okay, guys? Thank you. Have a good night. Bye, everyone.
Good